More than 200 people had to wait for hours to check a government list to see if their relatives had been arrested in the riot. After charging the demonstrators, the security forces arrested 3,000 of them. Among those arrested was opposition leader Major General Jamlong Si-Mueang, who is now being held at the Bang Khaen Police Academy. Guardians and relatives of the arrested people arrived at the detention center before noon, but were not being given any information about their loved ones. The police claimed that they had not finished their paperwork. Relatives were finally informed that bail was to be set at between 50 and 100,000 baht. For the people waiting in the hot sun, the news that their loved ones had been arrested was a relief, the gruesome alternative being that their relatives had been killed in fighting with the military forces. The latest report said that the remaining protesters are trying to reform at Ramkhamhaeng University and have tried to gather support from the people along the road. By 3:45 p.m., about 500 demonstrators seized 3 buses at Ratchathewi intersection. They proceeded to use a megaphone to persuade people along the road to join the protest and shouted slogans against General Sujinda Khapayun. When the groups of demonstrators reached Siam City Bank headquarters, around 85 soldiers fully armed with M16 machine guns were waiting at the Wanit building. Despite fears of renewed clash and bloodshed, the groups of protesters passed the building without incident. 2 days after the government made an announcement of the state of emergency, the overall atmosphere in Bangkok and nearby province seems to be quiet like a deserted town. In the business areas such as Chinatown, business do not seem to be active like it used to. All residents lost their places, especially the goldsmiths fear that there will be a robbery. Banks also closed without the certain date to open again for service. ATM machines are closed. Many people were disappointed as they found out they could not even withdraw their own money. The traffic seemed to be smooth as never. No police were employed on the street. But on the roads, everyone head out of Bangkok, which later made the traffic a problem. Department stores also closed abruptly, though they said they would open tomorrow, but if the situation was not better, they might not be open for service. All these cannot be certainly estimated for the loss, but initially it was more than 100 billion baht.